Hello everyone. Today in this video we will be learning about the construction of four-sided polygon, that is your quadrilaterals. In quadrilaterals even we will be learning some special type of quadrilaterals, that is parallelogram also, rectangles, rhombus, squares. Construction of all these quadrilaterals we will be learning in this video. So let's start with the topic, that is your construction of quadrilaterals. So the condition when your four sides and one angle is given to us, then how we will be constructing a quadrilateral. Suppose there is a quadrilateral ABCD in which AB is 4 centimeter, BC is 3.6 centimeter, CD is 3.5 centimeter, AD is 3 centimeter, and angle A, one angle, that is angle A, is 60 degree. Then how we will be constructing these type of quadrilaterals. So what we will be doing is, over here angle A is given. So wheresoever your A is coming, like AB is there, it is 4 centimeter. So we will be taking AB as the base. We will be constructing a line AB which will be of your 4 centimeter. Before that, always before construction, we will be making a rough sketch. Rough sketch, we need not to use ruler. Simply, we will be making any of the quadrilateral. Suppose this is a quadrilateral A, B, C, D. Angle A is given to us as 60 degree. So we will write over here 60 degree. AB is given to us as 4 centimeter. So it is 4 centimeter we will be writing. We have not used ruler. Simply whatsoever the demarcations are given to us, we will be mentioning it over here. BC is 3.6, so this is your 3.6 centimeter. CD is your 3.5, so this is your 3.5 centimeter. AD is 3 centimeter, so this AD is your 3 centimeter. So randomly we'll be making it and we will be mentioning all the dimension whatsoever is given to us. Now it is even not compulsory that the figure which we will be getting will look like this figure. But for our convenience, we have made it like this. And whenever we will be constructing, always we will be using ruler. Here I am using pen so that it will be properly visible. Otherwise, whensoever we will be doing any of the construction, it will be done using your pencil only. So first of all, we will be constructing AB, which is your 4 centimeter. So using ruler, we will be making a line of 4 centimeter. See over here, this is your 0 mark. So we will be marking this dot over here. 1 point over here, 4 centimeter, and we will be joining these 2 points. This is your point line AB. First of all, we have constructed your line AB. This is your point A, this is your point B. We will write over here, it is your 4 centimeter. Now at A point, we have to make an angle of 60 degree. So we will be constructing an angle of 60 degree. Like this. Just now we have seen in the previous video in the basics of your construction that how to construct the angles. So here we have taken any of the radius, and with this radius, with A as center, we have made an arc. Now the point where it is intersecting the line AB, we will be taking this point as the center, and with the same radius we will be making an arc. This is your angle 60 degree. Now when we will be joining these 2 points, your A point and the intersection of this point, when we will be joining these 2 points, it will give us your 60 degree angle. This is how we can construct 60 degree angle. This is 60 degree angle. Now we can see over here that AD is your 3 centimeter. So what we will be doing is, we will be making an arc of 3 centimeter. Like this, we will be taking a radius of 3 centimeter using ruler and compass. It is 3 centimeter. Now with A as center, we will be making an arc of 3 centimeter. This point is your point D. This is the point your D, and this AD is your 3 centimeter. Now from D to C, it is your 3 to 3.5 centimeter. So we will be making an arc of 3.5 centimeter from the point D. So 3.5 centimeter will be taking like this, radius of 3.5 centimeter. Now taking D as the center, we will be making an arc of 3.5 centimeter. Now B to C is 3.6 centimeter. So we will be taking a radius of 3.6 centimeter. We will be adjusting this compass and the ruler and points. And now it is 3.6. From B as center, we will be making an arc which is going to cut the previous arc. The point where these two arcs is going to intersect each other, this is the point your C point. Now we will be joining B and C and your C and D. This B and C we will be joining like this, and this C and D we will be joining like this, and this is your required quadrilateral ABCD. This is your ABCD required quadrilateral. Now what the dimensions are there? BC is your 3.6, so we will write over here 3.6 centimeter. C to D is your 3.5, so we will write over here 3.5 centimeter. So this is how we can construct a quadrilateral when your 4 sides and 1 angle is given to us. Now see, if any of the parallelogram we have to construct in which 2 consecutive sides is given and the included angle is given. Suppose a parallelogram we have to construct in which say AB is given to you as 4 centimeter and your say BC is given to you as 3.5 centimeter, and say angle B is given to us as 60 degree. So what we will be doing over here is that we know that in a parallelogram the opposite sides are your equal. So first of all a rough sketch will be making. This is your A, B, C, D. AB is 4. So if this is 4 centimeter, opposite side that will CD will even be your 4 centimeter. If BC is your 3.5 centimeter, so your AD will even be your 3.5 centimeter. Now this is the obtuse angle, so just say if angle A is given to you as 60 degree, so this angle is your 60 degree. So whatsoever the dimension were given over here, like 4 sides and 1 angle was given, similarly over here even we are having the 4 sides and 1 angle. In the same way as we have constructed this quadrilateral, we can construct this parallelogram also. What we will be doing is, first of all we will be making a line AB of 4 centimeter. With A as center, we will be making an angle of 60 degree. Now, when we are having this line 60 degree, then we will be making an arc of 3.5 centimeter because A to D is 3.5 centimeter. So, we will be making an arc of 3.5 centimeter. Like this, we will be doing. First of all, we will be constructing AB. It is of 4 centimeter. Then with A as point center, we will be making an angle of 60 degree. This is your 60 degree. Now with A as center, we will be making an arc of 3.5 centimeter. This will be your point D. This is your 3.5 centimeter. Now B as center, we will be making an arc of 3.5 centimeter. And with D as center, we will be making an arc of, because D to C is 4 centimeter. So from D as center, we will be making an arc of 4 centimeter. So this is your point C, and when we will be joining these points, it will give you the parallelogram ABCD. Similarly, if we have to construct a rectangle in which 2 adjacent sides are given, so we know the properties of rectangle, that in the rectangle, suppose this is your rectangle ABCD, this is your A, this is your B, this is your C, this is your D. So if AB is given to you as say 3 centimeter and BC is given to you as 2 centimeter. 2 sides are given, that's it, nothing else is given to us. So if AB is 3 centimeter, your CD will even be your 3 centimeter, because in the case of rectangle, opposite sides are equal. If BC is 2 centimeter, so this AD will even be your 2 centimeter, right? And we know that all the angles of a rectangle is your 90 degree. So all these angles will be your 90 degree. Now what we will be doing is, for constructing your rectangle ABCD, we will be making a line. First of all, we will be making AB equivalent to your 3 centimeter. Then at A, we will be making an angle of 90 degree. We will be making an angle of 90 degree here. We can make an angle of 90 degree at B also, because we know that all the angles are 90 degree. Now from A, we will be making an arc of 2 centimeter, because AD is 2 centimeter. So from A, we will be making an arc of 2 centimeter. This will be the point D. From B also, we will be making an arc of 2 centimeter, because BC is even 2. So B as center, we will be making an arc of 2 centimeter. This will be your point C. And then we will be joining these 2 points. It is the required rectangle. Now, if we have to construct a rhombus in which one side is given and angle is given, angle included, your sides is given to us. So we know that in the rhombus, all the 4 sides are of equal measurement. So what we will be doing is, suppose the side is given to you as say 4 centimeter. Say AB is given to you as 4 centimeter and angle is given to you as say 60 degree. Then what we will be doing is, first of all we will make a line AB. This is your AB of 4 centimeter. Then at point A we will make an angle of your 60 degree. This 60 degree will be making. Now from A we will be making an arc of 4 centimeter, because in the rhombus all the 4 sides are of equal measurement. So we will be making an arc of 4 centimeter. This is your 4 centimeter. This will be the point D. Now from B also we will make an arc of 4 centimeter. From D also we will make an arc of 4 centimeter, because all the 4 sides are of equal measurement in the case of rhombus. Now this point where these two arcs are intersecting, this will be the point your C. This will be the C point, and all these 4 sides will be of 4 centimeter, because in the rhombus all the 4 sides are of equal measurement. Now if we have to construct a square in which one of the side is given. Now we know that in a square all the 4 sides are equal also, and all the angles are 90 degree also. So if the side is given, suppose the side is given to you as AB is your 5 centimeter. So how we will be constructing a square whose side is your 5 centimeter? So what we will be doing is, first of all we will be making a line. Say this is your line AB. Like over here, if I am constructing, if this is your AB, we have constructed it, it is your 5 centimeter. Now at A also we will be making an angle of 90 degree. At B also we can make an angle of 90 degree, because in a square all the 4 sides are equal and all the 4 angles are even 90 degree. Now if AB is 5 centimeter, so rest all sides will even be 5 centimeter. So from A as center we will be making an arc of 5 centimeter. From B as center we will be making an arc of 5 centimeter. These point will be your C point, and this point will be your D point. If you will be joining these two, C and D, you will be getting the required square, that is your ABCD, in which all the 4 sides will be your 5 centimeter only. This is how you can construct a quadrilateral if you are having the 4 sides and one angle you are having. So you can construct a quadrilateral. When you will be learning all these construction, you will come to know that for constructing any of the quadrilateral, 5 of the elements are required. Minimum of 5 elements are required for constructing any quadrilateral. Now let's see the another condition. Then when your 3 consecutive sides and 2 included angles are given to us. What is given to us is 3 consecutive sides are given and your 2 included angles are given to us. Then how we will be constructing the quadrilateral? So what we will be doing is, first of all we will be making a rough sketch. The quadrilateral we have taken is your ABCD only. So first of all we are taking ABCD. Suppose we are over here, angle is B is given to us and angle C is given to us. So we will take BC as the base, because angle B and angle C is given to us. So we will be taking BC as the base. So suppose this is your BC. This is your B point, this is your C point. From B there will be an angle of 60 degree. From C there will be an angle of your 75 degree. Suppose this is your point A and this is your point D. ABCD is the quadrilateral in which BC is given to us as your 4.2 centimeter. This is a rough sketch. BC is your 4.2 centimeter, AB is your 3.8 centimeter. And your CD is 4 centimeter. So this is a rough sketch. Whatever is given to us, we have mentioned it over here. Now how we will be constructing it? First of all, we will be making a base of your 4.2 centimeter. So what we will be doing is, we will be taking a ruler and we will be making a line of your 4.2 centimeter. This is your 0. So this point we have taken and this is your 4.2. Now we will be joining these two. We have joined. These are your points B and C. This is your point B, this is your point C, and the distance between these two is your 4.2 centimeter. Now at B we have to make an angle of 60 degree. So what we will be doing is, at B, means B as the center we will be taking. With any of the radius, we will be making an arc like this. Now wheresoever this arc is going to intersect the line BC, we will be taking this as the center, and with the same radius we will be making the arc. This is your 60 degree. Now we will be joining B and this intersection point. These two we will be joining like this. We have joined it. This is your 60 degree angle. Now B to A is your 3.8 centimeter. So what we will be doing is we will be making an arc of 3.8 centimeter like this. Ruler we have taken, and using compass we will be measuring 3.8 centimeter. Now B as the center with the radius of 3.8 centimeter, we have made an arc. This is the point your A. This is your A point, and this distance is your 3.8 centimeter. Now C to D is your 4 centimeter. So we will be taking a radius of 4 centimeter like this. We have taken a radius of 4 centimeter. Now B as center, we will be making an arc of 4 centimeter. But over here, angle C is given to us as 75 degree even, right? Angle C is given to us as 75 degree. So we will be constructing an angle of 75 degree at your C point. Now how we will be constructing? See over here, with C as the center, we will be making an arc of any of the radius like this. Now the point where it is intersecting the line BC with the same radius, we will be making the arcs. First arc is of 60 degree and the second arc is of 120 degree. Bisector of 60 and 120 will give us your 90 degree. So this point, and from 120 degree even we had made an arc. So this is your 90 degree. Although we have to make your 75 degree, but for that we have to construct your 90 degree first. So because this is not required, so we will be making this with your dotted lines. This is your 90 degree. Now this is 60 and this is your 90. Bisector of your 60 and 90 will give you your 75 degree. So from 60 degree we have made an arc with the radius more than half of the distance, and from 90 even we had made an arc. The point where they are intersecting is your 75 degree. Now we will be joining this C and this line. This is your 75 degree. So we will be joining it. On this line your point D will come, and C to D is your 4 centimeter. So this arc is not the correct one because the direction of D point is not here. Direction of D point will be somewhere here. So we'll be making an arc of 4 centimeter. So again using ruler, we will be taking a radius of 4 centimeter like this, and taking C as the center, we will be making an arc. This is the point, your D point. This is your D point. This is your A point. We will be joining A and D like this. We will be joining it. And this is the required quadrilateral A, B, C, D. Over here this was 60 degree and this is your 75 degree. So this is how we can construct a quadrilateral when your 3 consecutive sides and 2 included angles are given. Whichsoever the angles are given, we will be taking that as your base, because angle B and angle C was given to us. So we had taken BC as the base. Now let's see how to construct a quadrilateral when your 4 sides and 1 diagonal is given. 4 sides are given to us and 1 diagonal is given to us. In that case, what we will be doing is, first of all, again we will be making a rough sketch only. So like this, we have made a rough sketch. This is suppose A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. AB is given to us as 4 centimeter. So we will be writing 4 centimeter here. BC is given to us as 3.8. So we will be writing 3.8 centimeter. CD is 3.5. So we will be writing 3.5. AD is 4.2. So this is your 4.2 centimeter. And AC, diagonal, is your AC. This is your 5.5 centimeter. So this is how we have to construct the quadrilateral. Now we will be taking AB as the base, which will be your 4 centimeter. So what we will be doing? Initially, we will be taking AB line, which will be of your 4 centimeter. This is the 0 demarcation. This is your 4. We have joined these two. This is your line AB. This point is your A point. This point is your B point. And this AB is your 4 centimeter. Now from A as center, we will be making an arc of 5.5 centimeter because A to C is your 5.5 centimeter. So we will be taking A as the center. 5.5 radius we will be taking first of all like this. We have taken a radius of 5.5 centimeter. Now with A as center, we will be making an arc of 5.5 centimeter. From B to C, it is your 3.8 centimeter. So we will be making an arc of 3.8 centimeter. So first of all like this, we have taken a radius of 3.8. Now from B as center, we will be making an arc of 3.8 centimeter. Now this intersection point is your point C. We will be joining your B to C. B to C we have joined. A to C we have joined. This we have done. Now from A to D, it is your 4.2 centimeter. From A to D, it is 4.2. So we will be taking a radius of 4.2 centimeter like this. And we will be making an arc of 4.2. Now C to D, it is your 3.5 centimeter. So we will be taking a radius of 3.5 centimeter. Like this, we will be taking a radius of 3.5 centimeter. Now taking C as the center, we will be making an arc of your 3.5 centimeter. The point where they will intersect, this will be your point D. Now we will be joining your A to D. Like this, we will be joining your A to D and your C to D. This we will be joining like this. And this is your required quadrilateral ABCD. Now over here BC was your 3.8, so we will mention it over here that this is your 3.8 centimeter. Whatsoever is given to us, we will mention it over here. C to D is your 3.5 centimeter. A to D is your 4.2 centimeter. And A to C is your 5.5 centimeter. So this is the required quadrilateral ABCD when your 4 sides and 1 diagonal is given to you. Now, if we have to construct a parallelogram in which 2 consecutive sides and 1 diagonal is given. So we know in the parallelogram opposite sides are equal. So say if your parallelogram we have to construct is this, rough sketch I am making, in which this is your A, this is B, this is C, this is D, in which AB is your 4 centimeter. So if AB is 2 consecutive sides is given, that means AB is given and your BC is given. If AB is 4 and suppose this is your 2.5 centimeter and diagonal AC is given to you as say 5 centimeter. Suppose these are the dimension given to us. Now we know in the parallelogram opposite sides are equal. So if AB is 4, CD will even be your 4 centimeter. If BC is 2.5, your AD will even be your 2.5 centimeter. Now we are having all the 4 sides and the diagonal even we are having. So we can construct the parallelogram. What we will be doing is, first of all, we will make a line AB like this using ruler of 4 centimeter. This is your 4 centimeter. Now taking A as center, we will make an arc of 5 centimeter. From A as center, we will make an arc of 5 centimeter. From B as center, we will make an arc of 2.5 centimeter. The point where they will intersect will be your point C. Now from A, we will make an arc of 2.5 because A to D is 2.5. So A, we will be making an arc of 2.5. And from C, we will make an arc of 4 centimeter because C to D is 4 centimeter. Suppose they are intersecting at this point, so this will be your D point. We will be joining all these points like this. It will be the required quadrilateral. Not quadrilateral, it will be a parallelogram in which opposite sides will be your equal. This is how if only 2 sides are given, consecutive sides and diagonal is given, we can construct a parallelogram. Now, if we have to construct a rhombus in which one side is given and diagonal is given, one diagonal is given and one side is given. So, we know that in the rhombus, all the 4 sides are equal. So, suppose this is the rhombus in which what is given to us is that the side is yours, say 3 centimeter. if AB is your 3 centimeter, suppose it is given to us, in that case we know if AB is 3 centimeter, your BC will even be 3 centimeter, CD will even be 3 centimeter, and AD will even be your 3 centimeter. All the sides will be your 3 centimeter only. And we are having the diagonal, even one of the diagonal, suppose this AC is the diagonal, which is your 4.5 centimeter. If this is all what is given to us, then how we will be constructing it? First of all, we will make a line AB like this of your 3 centimeter. Now all the four sides are equal. So basically not only one side, all the four sides are given to us when only one side is given in the case of your rhombus. So AB is 3 centimeter we have taken. Now taking A as the center, we will make an arc of your 4.5 centimeter because A to C is your 4.5 centimeter. So taking A as the center, we will make an arc of 4.5 centimeter. Taking B as center, we will make an arc of 3 centimeter because B to C is your 3 centimeter. So from B as center, we will make an arc of 3 centimeter, which will be your C. Now from A also we will make an arc of 3 because AD is even 3 and CD is even 3. So from C even we will make an arc of 3 centimeter. This will be the point D. Now we will be joining all these points and it will be the rhombus your ABCD, in which all the four sides are your 3 centimeter and diagonal was your 4.5 centimeter. So this is how, if four sides are given and one of the diagonal is given, we can construct a quadrilateral. If only two consecutive sides and one diagonal is given, we can draw the parallelogram even. And if one side is given and diagonal is given, we can draw the rhombus even. Now the next condition is when three sides are given to us and two diagonals are given. Three sides are given. Along with the three sides, we are having the two diagonals even. If this is the condition, then how we will be constructing the quadrilateral? So first of all, we will be again making a rough sketch only. Always it becomes very easy by seeing the rough sketch how to construct the diagram. So first of all, we are making a rough sketch like this. If it is your A, B, C and D. Now AB is given to us as 5 centimeter. So we are writing over here 5 centimeter. AD is given to us as 4.6. So we are writing over here 4.6 centimeter. BC is 5.3. So this BC is 5.3 centimeter. AC is 5. So this AC is 5 centimeter. And BD, this is the diagonal BD. This is your 6 centimeter. These are the dimensions given to us. So we have made the rough sketch accordingly only. So first of all, what we will be doing is we will be making a line AB of your 5 centimeter. So first of all, we will be constructing AB of your 5 centimeter like this. We will be taking a point here, another point at 5, and we will be joining these two. This is your line AB, which will be of your 5 centimeter. We will write it over here 5 centimeter. Now with A as center, we will be making an arc of 5 centimeter because AC is your 5 centimeter. So with A as center, we will be making an arc of your 5 centimeter. This is your 5 and this is your 0. We have taken a radius of 5 centimeter. With A as center, we have made an arc of your 5 centimeter like this. Now B to C is your 5.3 centimeter. So 5.3 centimeter radius we will be taking like this, and we will be making an arc from point B, which is going to intersect the previous arc. This is your 5.3. So this intersection point is your point C. Now from A to D, it is your 4.6 centimeter. So we're taking A as center and radius of your 4.6 centimeter. We will be making an arc taking A as center and 4.6 as your radius. We had made an arc from A. Now B to D is your 6 centimeter. So we will be making an arc of 6 centimeter. Like this, we had taken a radius of 6 centimeter. Taking B as the center, we will be making an arc of your 6 centimeter. So the point where they are intersecting, this is double line, so I'll do it again. Again, I'll check it. It is your 6 centimeter should be there. It is your 6 centimeter. So taking B as the center, we will be making an arc of 6 centimeter, which is going to intersect the previous arc at your point D. Now we will be joining all the vertices here, A to D, like this, C to B, like this, your C to D, and your diagonals BD, because it was given to us, we have made an arc, your A to C, like this. We will be joining all these. Now whatsoever the dimensions were given to us, B to C was your 5.3, so we will write over here 5.3 centimeter. A to D is your 4.6, so we will write here 4.6 centimeter. A to C was 5, so we will write here 5 centimeter. And B to your D is your 6 centimeter, so we will write here 6 centimeter. So this is how we can construct a quadrilateral if 3 sides are given to us and your 2 diagonals are given to us. This is how we can construct it. Now let's see other conditions. If your 2 adjacent sides and 3 angles are given to us. If 3 angles are given and your 2 adjacent sides are given, how we will be constructing a quadrilateral. So again, in all the cases we have seen that 5 of the elements are given to us. So first of all, we will be making a rough sketch. Like this, randomly I have taken any of the rough sketch, any of the quadrilateral we have taken. AB, angle is given, your A is given, B is given, C is given. So we can take AB as the base even. So AB is the base. It is of 6 centimeter. Angle B is your angle A is your 60 degree. So this angle A is your 60 degree. Angle B is 90 degree. This is 90 degree. Angle C is even your 90 degree. BC, this is your C point, this is your D point. Angle B to C is your 5 centimeter. This distance is your 5 centimeter. Now we have to make the quadrilateral your ABCD. So what we will be doing is, first of all, we will be making AB of your 6 centimeter. So first of all, 6 centimeter line we will be making. Like this, we'll be constructing it. This is your A point and this is your 6. So we have joined these two. This is your A, this is your B. A to B is your 6 centimeter. So first of all, we have constructed a line AB of 6 centimeter. Now at A, we will be making an angle of 60 degree. What we will be doing is, with any of the radius and taking A as the center, we will be making an arc like this, which is going to intersect the line AB at any of the point. Now taking this point as the center, we will make an arc. This is your 60 degree. Now we will be joining this A point with this intersection point of the two arcs. This will give us your 60 degree angle. This is 60 degree. Now angle B is your 90 degree. So at B, we will be making an angle of 90 degree. What we will be doing with any of the radius, we will be making an arc like this with the same radius and this point as the center. We will make the first arc of 60 degree, second arc of 120 degree. With the same, we had made an arc over here which is going to intersect. This is the point. From 60 degree even we had made an arc, from 120 degree even we had made an arc, and the intersection point or the bisector of your 60 and 120 will be your 90 degree. So this is how we can construct an angle of 90 degree. We have learned in the previous video even, that is basics of construction, how to draw the angle 60 degree, 90 degree, 45 degree, all these we have learned. So on this line, we will be having any of the point C, and B to C is your 5 centimeter. So taking radius of your 5 centimeter, like this, we will be taking a radius of 5 centimeter. B as the center with the radius of 5 centimeter, we will make an arc. This is the point C. This angle is 90 degree. This angle is 60 degree. And this distance is your 5 centimeter. Now at C even, we are having an angle of 90 degree only. We will be extending this because it is going to go somewhere here. Suppose this is your line is some like this. Now at C, we will be making an angle of 90 degree in the same way as we have made at your B point. So what we will be doing is taking C as the center with any of the radius. We will be making an arc. Now where this is intersecting your BC, taking this as the center with the same radius. First arc is of 60 degree, second arc is of 120 degree. Now we can change the radius now, but taking this 120 as the center, arc, taking 60 as the center, and arc. The point where they will intersect will be your 90 degree. Now we will be joining your C and this intersection point, that is your 90 degree. This is your 90 degree angle. This angle is your 90 degree. Now the point where this line and this line both are intersecting, this point is your D point. This is how we can construct a quadrilateral if three angles are given to us and two sides are given to us. So what we have done is, first of all, we have made a line AB of 6 centimeter. At A, we have made an angle of 60 degree. At B, we have made an angle of 90 degree. Then we have made an arc of 5 centimeter, which is going to intersect this line at your point C. Now at C even we have made an angle of 90 degree. The point where these two lines will intersect, the line from C point of 90 degree, the line from A point of 60 degree, wheresoever these 2 points will intersect, this will be the point your D point. This is how we can construct if two adjacent sides are given and three angles are given to us. Now let's see how to construct the parallelograms. So whatsoever the properties of parallelograms we are knowing, we will be taking all these properties into consideration. Now in the parallelogram, when both the diagonals are given to us and the angle between them is given to us, how we will be constructing the parallelogram. So this is a different case when diagonals are given, none of the side is given to us. Now suppose this is the parallelogram. I am making simply a rough sketch only. This is a rough sketch. This is one of the diagonal and this is your another diagonal. Say A, this is your A, this is your B, this is C, this is D. AC is your 5.5 centimeter and BD is your 6 centimeter. And angle between the diagonals is your 60 degree. Now how we will be constructing it? First of all, we will take any of the diagonal as the base. We are taking AC suppose. Suppose we are taking AC as the base. So we will be making a line of 5.5 centimeter first of all. Like this, we will be making a line of 5.5 centimeter. This is your 5.5 centimeter. Like this, we will be joining these 2 points. Say this is your point A and this is your point C. This AC is your 5.5 centimeter. Now what we will be doing is, we will be drawing the perpendicular bisector of this line AC. Why we are making the perpendicular bisector? Because the property of a parallelogram is there that the diagonals are bisector of each other. That means the point where they are intersecting each other, the diagonals are intersecting, that point is the bisector of both the two diagonals. That's the reason we are drawing the perpendicular bisector of the line AB. From A as the center, we had taken the radius which is more than your AC, more than half of the AC, and we had made an arc upside even and downside even. With the same radius, with C as the center, we have made the arc which is going to intersect the previous arcs. The points where they are intersecting each other, we will be joining these 2 points. These are the points, so we will be joining these 2 points like this. This is the perpendicular bisector of your AC. Now the angle between the two diagonal is given to you as 60 degree. And this is the point from where both the two diagonals are going to pass. And this is the point where both the two diagonals will be bisecting each other. So this angle is your 60 degree. So at this point, suppose this is your point O. So at this point O, we will be making an angle of your 60 degree. So what we will be doing is taking O as the center and any radius, we will be making an arc which is going to intersect the line AC. Now the point where they are intersecting, with this point as the center and the same radius, we will make an arc, and this is your point which is making an angle of 60 degree. Now we will be joining this O and this 60-degree angle, and we will extend it in both the two directions like this. So this O is the point where both the two diagonals are bisecting each other. So your BD diagonal will be on this line. Now see, BD is given to us as 6 centimeter, and this O will be the midpoint of your diagonal BD also. That means half of BD is your BD by 2 will be your 6 by 2, that is 3 centimeter. 3 centimeter will be here and 3 centimeter will be from here. O to B is 3 centimeter and O to D will be your 3 centimeter. So what we will be doing is, we will make an arc of 3 centimeter. Like this, we will take a radius of 3 centimeter with O as the center. We will make an arc of 3 centimeter here, and we will make an arc of 3 centimeter here. Now the point where they are intersecting, this is your B point and this is your D point. So B to D is your 6 centimeter because O to B is 3 centimeter and O to D is your 3 centimeter. So B to D, diagonal B to D is your 6 centimeter, and this is the point O which is intersecting your diagonal AC also and diagonal BD also, because it is a property of a parallelogram that the diagonals bisect each other. So the property we have used and we have constructed the parallelogram. Now what we will be doing is, we will be joining your AB, all the 4 vertices we will be joining. AB we have joined, this is your A to D, this is your B to C. We will be joining all the 4 vertices like this, B to C and C to D. This is how your parallelogram ABCD will be constructed when your 2 diagonals is given to you and the angle between the diagonal is given. And this angle between this diagonal and this diagonal is your 60 degree as it was given to you in the question. So this is how we can construct it. Now let's see other conditions. We have to construct a rectangle when one of the side is given to us and one of the diagonal is given to us. One side is given and one diagonal is given. Now again we will be making a rough sketch. First of all, we know that in the case of rectangle, opposite sides are equal. All the angles are 90 degree. Suppose this is your A, B, C and your D. AB is given to us as 5 centimeter. So your CD will even be your 5 centimeter. And your all the angles, angle A, angle B, all will be your 90 degree. Diagonal AC is given to us. AC is your 6.5. This AC is your 6.5 centimeter. Now how we will be constructing it? First of all, we will make a line AB of 5 centimeter. So what we will be doing is, we will be making a line of AB of 5 centimeter. First of all, this is 0 point, this is 5. This is your joining these two. This is your AB, which is 5 centimeter. Now from B to C, B to angle A is even your 90 degree, angle B is even your 90 degree. So what we can do is, we can make an angle of 90 degree. At your point B, we are making an angle of 90 degree. Like this, we have taken radius of any measurement. With the same radius, we have made 2 arcs like this. One is of 60 degree, one is of 120 degree. Bisector of 60 and 120 will give us you 90 degree. So this is the 90 degree angle. We will be joining these two, B and this point. This is the line where somewhere your D will lie. Now A to C is your 6.5 centimeter. So what we will be doing is, we will be making an arc of 6.5 centimeter. Radius of 6.5 centimeter we have taken like this. This is your 6.5. Now taking A as the center and 6.5 as the radius. This is the point where which is your C point. This is your C point. Now we know that the opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. So if this is your BC, this is your BC, right? So we can make an arc of this same length over here even. Another thing what we could do is we can make an angle of 90 degree over here at A. We can make an angle of 90 degree, and from C we can make an arc of 5 centimeter. This even we could do. Any of the thing we can do. We can take BC equivalent to your AD. We can make an arc, and from C we will make an arc of 5 centimeter. Otherwise what we could do is we can make an angle of 90 degree over here. At A point we can make an angle of 90 degree, and then from C we will make an arc of 5 centimeter. The point where they will intersect will be your point D. So here what I am doing is I have taken BC equivalent and we had made an arc. Now we are taking AB. Your C to D is 5 centimeter. So we are making an arc of 5 centimeter from the point C. This is your 5. So taking C as the center, we had made an arc of 5. So this will be the required your rectangle. This point will be the D point. This is your D point, and we have joined your ABCD like this. And this is your required rectangle ABCD. You could have done like this even. You can make angle of 90 degree over here, and then from the C point you could have made an arc of 5 centimeter. So whatsoever you could do, because we know what the properties of rectangle, that opposite sides are equal. So it is 5 centimeter even, and whatsoever the measurement of this side is there, the same will be the measurement of your AD even. So this is how we can construct a rectangle when your one side is given and one diagonal is given. Now the last type of quadrilateral we will be making, that will be the rectangle when your one diagonal is given and the angle between diagonals is given. So we know that in the case of a rectangle, both the diagonals are of equal measurement. So if one diagonal is given, that means both the diagonals are given to us. So what we could do is, first of all, we are making a rough sketch like this. Suppose this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. AC is given to us as 6 centimeter. This is 6 centimeter. And angle between the diagonals is your 60 degree. So we know that both the two diagonals will be of 6 centimeter only, because in the case of rectangle, both the diagonals are of equal measurement. So what we will be doing is, first of all, we will take AC as the base. We will make a line AC of 6 centimeter. So like this, we will be making the diagonal of 6 centimeter first of all. This is 0, this is your 6, this is AC. This is your line AC, which is of your 6 centimeter. AC, 6 centimeter. Now what we will be doing is, we will be drawing the perpendicular bisector of your AC. So more than half of the length of your AC, we will be taking the radius. From A as the center, we will be making the arcs, and with the same radius and C as the center, we will be making the arcs, which is going to intersect the previous arcs. The point where they will be intersecting, we will be joining these two. This is the perpendicular bisector, which is bisecting it even, and which is at making an angle of 90 degree also. So this is the perpendicular bisector. The point where it is intersecting the line AC is, suppose, your O point. And it is the point where both the two diagonals are going to intersect each other, or you can say bisect each other. Now the angle between the diagonals is 60 degrees. So we will make an angle of 60 degree at point O. At point this, we will be making an angle of 60 degree. So taking O as the center, with any of the radius, we will be making an arc. The point where it is intersecting AC, this point we will take as the center. With the same radius, we will make an arc. This will be your 60 degree. Now we will join this O point and this intersection point. This is how we can join it in both the two directions. Now because diagonals are going to bisect at this point, and length of both the two diagonals is equal, that is your 6 centimeter. That means 3 centimeter will be here and 3 centimeter will be here. So we will make an arc of 3 centimeter with O point. O as the center we will be taking, and 3 centimeter radius we will be taking. This is O is the center, 3 centimeter radius here, and 3 centimeter radius here. So this is your point B, this is your point D. Now O to B is 3 centimeter, O to D is 3 centimeter, total BD, diagonal BD is your 6 centimeter. Now we will be joining all the vertices, that is your AB we will be joining like this. We will be joining BC like this. Then it is your C to D. We have joined C to D also, and we have joined A to D also. Like this we will be joining. And this is your rectangle ABCD, in which both the two diagonals are your 6 centimeter, and this angle between the diagonals is your 60 degree. So if diagonal is given and angle between the diagonal is given, we can construct a rectangle. Now if we have to construct a rhombus in which both the diagonals are given to us, how we will be constructing? So suppose I am saying that a rhombus is given. This is the rhombus we have to construct, in which one of the diagonal is 5 and one of the diagonal is 6 centimeter. Suppose this is 5 centimeter and this is 6 centimeter. Now how we will be constructing it? Suppose this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. So we know that in the rhombus, the diagonals are perpendicular bisector of each other. So first of all, we will be making an AC, a diagonal AC of 5 centimeter. What we will be doing is, first of all, we will make a diagonal of 5 centimeter, because both the diagonals are given to us in the case of rhombus. Suppose this is your A, this is your C, and this is your 5 centimeter. Now what we will be doing is, we will be making perpendicular bisector of AC. So for that, from A radius, we will be taking of more than half of AC, making an arc over here, from here. From C as the center, again we will make the arcs and we will join these 2 points. This will be the perpendicular bisector of AC. Now the another diagonal BD is your 6 centimeter. So this point is going to bisect the diagonals even and will be perpendicular bisector even, means diagonals are making an angle of 90 degree and they are bisecting each other. So if this is the point O and BD is 6, that means 3 will be here and 3 will be here. So from O as the center, we will make an arc of 3 centimeter above it and 3 centimeter below it, like this. So this will be the point B and this will be the point D, because diagonals are perpendicular bisector, so it will lie on the perpendicular bisector only. So we will be joining your AB, BC, CD and your AD, and this will be the required rhombus, in which AC is 5 and BD is your 6 centimeter, 3 centimeter above O and 3 centimeter below O. This is how we can construct. Now the last is, we have to construct a square when a diagonal is given to us, a single diagonal. See, we know that in the case of a square, both the two diagonals are of equal measurement and all the angles are 90 degree and diagonals are perpendicular bisector even. So if one of the diagonal is say 6 centimeter, another diagonal will even be a 6 centimeter. So for constructing the square, what we will be doing is, first of all, we will be making the diagonal say AC of 6 centimeter. This is your A, this is your C. We have made the diagonal of 6 centimeter. Now what we will be doing is, because diagonals are perpendicular bisector in the case of a square also, whatsoever the properties of parallelogram, square, rhombus, rectangles are there, we will be taking it into consideration when we will be constructing all these figures. Now AC is 6 centimeter. Now the other diagonal will even be 6 centimeter, because in the case of a square, both the diagonals are of equal measurement. Now from A as the center, with more than half of AC as the radius, we will make an arc. From C as the center with the same radius, we will make the arcs, and this will be the perpendicular bisector of your AC. Now suppose this is the point O, where it is intersecting your AC. Now 3 centimeter will be above this O and 3 centimeter will be below this O, because the diagonal is perpendicular bisector in the case of rectangle. So from O, we will make an arc of 3 centimeter. From O, we will make an arc of 3 centimeter like this. This is your point B, this is your point D. Now we will be joining it. This is AB, this is BC, this is your CD, and this is your AD. So all the diagonals, both the two diagonals will be of equal measurement, 6 centimeter, and it is making an angle of 90 degree. So this is how we can construct a square even when one of the diagonal is given. And if any one side is given to you in the case of a square, so we know that in the square all the four sides are of equal measurement and all the angles are 90 degrees, so we can construct it. So this is all about your construction of quadrilaterals. Hope it is clear to you how we can construct various types of quadrilaterals, parallelograms, rectangles, rhombus, squares, all this. Soon we'll be coming with the more videos on other topics of class 8 maths curriculum. Thank you.